Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Should I come back when you're less busy?
Our recent arrival in the Commonwealth has left me with an immense amount of data to compile. None of that's your fault, really. You're obviously here for a reason. What was it again?
I'm asking myself the same thing.
I don't recognize you. Which leads me to the conclusion that you're a new recruit. Specifically, the one that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know. Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Hear anything, Doc?
Been out of the loop. A lot of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Scribes have been stocking us up. Help yourself.
issues were to be in mint condition.
You have technical...
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is?
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never... Sir? What's that red blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Pull up a stool, Knight.
Hi.
If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady?
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight. The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out. In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Only together can we stop the spread of communism.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper. Maxon might appear. Passionate. But I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath. Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Would need the key.
Ad Victoriam, brother.
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon. I understand the stress of our mission is great, and for that reason I am inclined to show leniency for the damage you've done. Your reassignment will be effective immediately. Welcome to Recon, Initiate. Do us proud.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. He'll be on report before you can blink.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lions still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes.
That's it.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwin in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Excuse me.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Victory is assured.
If you can't carry all of that equipment, give some of it to me.
Hey.
Go ahead. Be glad to share the burden.
Hey.
Need something?
Come on.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
I never liked having squires aboard a warship. But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
What brings you to me today?
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Real high-powered stuff. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I'm pretty sure they'll put a smile on your face.
Let me see what you have.
Be my guest.
Roger that. Switching out your gear?
Heads up.
Where do you want me?
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Victory is assured.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can do to help?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Well, to fix the problem, I need to know what it is first.
Too much radiation. I feel sick.
All right, let's flush your system. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Sounds good. Be careful, Knight. We'd hate to lose you.
Heads up.
Awaiting your command.
Wait there.
Roger. Holding position.
Balonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time, 14 minutes.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter, adjusting compression rate.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
System Delta's at 100%. Secondary Delta standing by.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Now that you've had a chance to roam the Pridwen, what do you think, Knight?
Where did the Pridwen get her name?
Elder Maxon said he took the name from a work of historical fiction. Something about a man who was destined to become a king, and his journey to liberate his people from tyranny and oppression. Seems fitting for such a remarkable ship, wouldn't you say?
She's very impressive.
Yes. Quite a feat of engineering, isn't she? It took the Brotherhood's sharpest minds over 2 years to design, and more than twice that to build.
Where was the Pridwen constructed?
She was constructed at Adams Air Force Base, just outside of Washington, D.C. There was a vast amount of scrap metal and salvageable components there after we defeated the Enclave. We spent the first 2 years alone gathering the parts. The rest was spent assembling. It was worth the effort.
With the Pridwen in our arsenal, we can mobilize our entire division, sending her anywhere that Elder Maxon wishes her to go.
Her presence in the Commonwealth ensures that our mission to defeat the Institute will end in victory.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed. In any event, I hope your tour of the Prydwen helped acclimate you to our way of life up here. I think you'll find that the more familiar you become with both her capabilities and her crew, the longer you'll survive as a member of the Brotherhood. You're dismissed, Knight.
Control systems all...
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Look alive.
Viewpoint?
Moving
I
out.
shoot.
Ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Tighten up the meter. Like that. Now split the difference. Now half. Did you want to do it? No, I think you almost got it. That's it. Thank you, Scribe. Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war. Can't talk about it. Let's catch them with shadow instead of trees.
You can't carry all of that equipment. Give some of it to me.
Charging into a situation, guns...
Look alive.
What do you want?
Hold position.
Holding.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology...
Democracy is non-negotiable.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Glory is the reward. Our victory is assured. Victory is assured. Democracy is non-negotiable.
That's our Captain Kells. He's one of the finest officers.